Hello, you guys. Come on in. As you guys come in, make sure you drop a comment in the chat so I know, can I speak today? So that I know you guys are here. Hey, you guys, welcome to another live. Yes, hey, y'all. Hey, welcome in. I'm not going to be here long because I have something else to do at 8 o'clock. So right now it's 7:42. Just want to come in and give you guys some updates. As you can tell from the thumbnail, we got some things popping at this point. It's just getting so just surreal, but just amazing. And I want to share with you guys what's going on. So yes, I'm rocking the Fearless. This color will not be out until 2020, but we have a lot of other things popping and coming along. Hey, you guys. So for those of you who joined me yesterday, I was on live a couple times yesterday during lunchtime and during the evening time. And so depending on where you were here, you have different information. So I want to update you guys first. Yesterday afternoon, I talked to you guys about possibly having a Fearless hoodie, the black one. And so that is solidified. Last night, I placed a bulk order of 40 hoodies and I have 20 crew necks. So very, very, very soon, I will be releasing them. If you're not already on my boutique's email list, you want to get there. You want to get there because there will be a few people who have access to a discount code and like the pre-release to make sure that they get the order that they want. So make sure if you're not on my email list, you can just go to my boutique, truecostyles.com. And there should be a pop-up. If not, just scroll down and put in your email. And that's just like for my boutique. This is a part of my boutique. And make sure you're following me on my Instagram for the brand Fearless, which is at the.fearless collection. So those will be releasing. I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek, okay? Not these, but the actual ones will be releasing sometime next week. And so it's gonna be a very limited amount. I just told you guys the amount that it's gonna be because I don't wanna overprice, I don't wanna overbuy. And this is really like a test round, but not really a test, right? It's gonna be real product, real prices, real everything, but it's gonna be a smaller quantity so that I can test my audience to see what sizes buy first. Also what size sells first, whether the crew neck or the hoodie. So it's gonna be like testing for me, and then I'll do another release in 2020. So if you guys are excited, I am. But as you can tell from the thumbnail, okay, and this is like a look behind my brand, y'all. Yes, y'all, this is really exploding. But anyways, look what I got today. From a local print shop. I got this is actually a first ever Fearless journal, and it's just blank. And so these will not be sold separately. So you cannot buy this by itself, but on Black Friday, y'all are getting a peek behind everything. On Black Friday, whoever purchases my book will automatically get a Fearless journal. So the book will not be sold separately on Black Friday, and neither will the journal. They'll be like together. So whoever gets the book, you will automatically get a corresponding journal during Black Friday. So hopefully you guys are getting some ideas about what you can do for your business, for your brand. I'm getting creative. I did not want to discount my book like a lot at all. So instead of discounting it, I'm adding an incentive, right? Something to go along with it. I'm also wanting to discount my new crew necks and hoodies. So I'm releasing them before Black Friday, and they should be sold out before Black Friday even comes. So they're not going to be discounted at all. So everything does not have to be discounted. However, I still am right now in the process of purchasing. Hey, all of y'all, starting to say, hey, you guys, welcome. Hey, thanks for joining on. I will be discounting except for my boutique though. So I will still have a lot of accessories, a lot of sweaters, coats, and etc. Things that I'm still, I was going to get a pin, but it was not in my budget for right now. I just decided, instead of getting a pin, I decided to get more wholesale inventory. It just was not in the budget. And I thought that this was enough. So that may be released soon for sale on my site later, but for now it's not included. But yes, so the last thing that I'm doing for Black Friday shopping, I'm not done yet. I'm still purchasing some more accessories and then some more, like I want to order a coat and another sweater. And those things will probably go on my site before Black Friday so that I can start to market them now, so that I sell some now and then they'll be on sale for Black Friday as well. So y'all, it's a lot going on. I'm about to tell you something else. What was I about to say? Oh, what I did do today though, today I went ahead and repurchased, well, I spent a lot of money today, Lord. But today I also purchased my packaging and stuff. So I think I'm going to end up using priority mail for most of my stuff. So instead of spending hundreds of dollars on boxes and stuff like that, you can get priority mail packaging for free from the post office. And so I got priority mail, poly mailers, and boxes, and they're being shipped to my house right now. The shipping and everything was free, right? So that just means that you have to actually like use priority mail when you're shipping, but that's, pretty easy to do. But I also did go ahead and I placed a bulk order of my poly mailers. Y'all get my poly mailers from Paper Mart, and they were $26 for a pack of 80. And I used the size 10.5 by 15, I think it is. And so I got 2 orders of that. So 2 orders of that, and I ordered like over 300 boxes and poly mailers from the post office. So that was a way to save money. And the last thing that I just ordered was a little card just like this, a little bit bigger, and it just has this on the front, like the logo on the front, and I'm gonna include a personalized note. Lord help me. I'm gonna include a personalized note in every single person's order who gets the crew neck and the hoodie, because I'm only gonna have about 50 or 60 crew necks and hoodies. So I just purchased, I think, 60 of these cards with my logo on it from a Vistaprint. So at this point, I am pretty much ready for Black Friday. Somebody on Instagram, her name is Mia Ray. She sold out of those totes in about 4 minutes, and she had like really, really fast shipping. And she did a Q&A yesterday, and one of her customers asked her, like, how are you able to ship out your stuff so fast, right? And she shipped it out literally that same day. She was shipping stuff out. And she gave a tip that I'm going to also do with my crew necks. She said that before she even sold her pieces, she had everything pre-packaged, ready to go, right? So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to have my hoodies in my plastic wrap ready to go with the size like on the outside so I can tell what size it is. And I'm going to have my crew necks ready to go, have it separately. So when orders come in, I'm just pulling, packaging, go, pulling, putting the label on and go. And so hopefully it can be a fast process. So I have to do that because I don't want to tell the release date just yet, but if you follow the Instagram, if you're on my email list for my boutique, you will see when the release is for this stuff. So it's going to be cutting it close to some other dates and stuff. So I have to move fast, long story short. So that's coming super fast. So I'm excited. Hopefully y'all are excited for Black Friday. Hopefully, finally, I feel like, okay, I'm really ready and done now. So now I'm just taking a deep breath and handling other business. I just said that I get my poly mailers from Paper Mart, PAPERMART.com. I actually reached out to them today because I know that you guys, when I suggest something that you guys usually go, and I actually just reached out to them today asking if I could get a special discount code for y'all. So hopefully tomorrow, if you guys want to use that service, they're pretty good. I mean, that's what I've used since I launched. I'm asking if they can provide a special discount code for y'all to use so that y'all can get a discount on your first order or something. So I'm waiting for them to get back to me, but I got my poly mailers and boxes from there. Now the boxes I got from there were way too small. I had no idea how they would be. They're way too small. So if a clothing item can't fit in my poly mailer, it also can't fit in the boxes I got. They're too small. I don't remember what size they are. I think they're like 9 by 6 or something like that. Too small. So that is that. A lot of work going on. And today, you guys, I literally, because, I have my crew necks on the way. That's like not in my control anymore. They come when they come. Hey, but the next thing that was wrecking my brain up until today was, okay, now how am I going to actually sell these pieces, right? How am I going to actually make money, and how am I going to make sure it's like a whole thing? So today, quickly, within like 20 minutes, I sat down with a piece of paper or with my notebook, and I just wrote out an entire marketing campaign plan. I'm not going to share that all here, but y'all see it. If you coach with me, then you can ask me questions about it. But I'm going to be doing a whole marketing campaign, and that looks like two different things. So I have a whole rollout plan for social media and a whole rollout plan for my email list. But what tip I will give you is whatever rollout plan I'm doing on social media, I'm going to always tell them basically to go to my email list, and my email list will have the bulk of everything. They're going to have pre-releases. So my email list will have access to get this stuff before the public does. I will include like a few discount codes for a few people, and it's only going to be done through my email list. So that's a good way to build your email list, is by like giving a little preview on social media and being like, okay, if you want more access, you need to join my email list. And I do that all the time. And my email list grows because people really want access, you know? So not giving y'all too much, you know, of the tea, but if you have the email marketing kit, then you have access to all that as well. I mean, those are some things that I teach you guys in that email marketing kit. And hopefully y'all who are getting these resources from me, and those of you who are already in the School of Boutique Bosses, hopefully y'all are actually doing the work, right? Do the work. I've been getting some people reaching out to me asking about different questions about sales and stuff. And today I was just thinking about how like, there's not one person, so I can give you all the tips and everything that works for me that leads to sales every time, right? My proven formula for success, but it's not just a magic formula. I can snap my fingers and I have sales, right? It includes me actually doing something. It includes action. So you can listen to, and so just listening to me talk is not action, right? You have to actually take the information and then apply it. So if you're watching these videos, watching videos in general, taking any classes or courses from anybody, make sure that you get your time or your money's worth by actually implementing. It's one thing to listen. It's another thing to actually do. You won't see any changes until you actually do something consistently, right? It takes time. So yes, you guys, so much. I actually can't even say that much longer. I have to go in a second, but I just wanted to tell y'all all of this. So much. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, I didn't show anybody. Oh, y'all want to see how it fits on me? This is a size small. Let me actually like pull it down. I guess I can stand up and show y'all. Now on the release, and you guys will see through my campaigns on social media and my Facebook, I'm screwing my chair over, that these are not going to be released. It's going to be the black ones, black with the white font. I showed it in a previous other videos. Excuse y'all, I showed y'all this yesterday. How can I show y'all this? Can y'all see? This is how it fits. Oh, y'all, please excuse my sweatpants. I'm chilling. So I feel like it's normal. This is a size small. Okay. Sometimes I forget that y'all can actually see me and that this is not like I can't cut this stuff out. So let me sit down. Hey, so that's how it fits. I feel like it's pretty normal. Thanks. It's so comfortable. I'm not even being biased. I'm so thankful that it's comfortable, y'all. I am silly, because if it was not comfortable, we were gonna have a fit. But the inside of this is like I think the word is like a terry cloth. Is that the word for it? It's like really, really soft. So it's just like, ooh, snuggly. I wore this all today. It was like 40 degrees today in Houston. I wore this in a scarf. By the way, this is like a scarf that I have on my boutique as well. So I paired these two together. I had my Uggs on and some jeans, and I felt good, okay? I felt good. So yes, thanks y'all. I know, I love it as well. I'm so happy they turned out well. I'm so happy they turned out well because I literally couldn't see beforehand. So here it is, and I love it. Somebody suggested that I made the Faith Over Fear a little bit bigger, and it's probably a good idea. But this sweatshirt I did totally different. So if you watch my previous lives, I don't want to go into it too much here. Listen, that was the plan, but the sweatpants are expensive, and I didn't want to be robbing y'all bank accounts, okay? So I'm just starting off. The plan was to have a whole sweatsuit, okay? But the pants that I found, so let me answer her question. It's kind of going to answer your question as well. So Tracy, as far as like the sweatshirt went, typically I would do it one of the ways that you just mentioned. In the past, I've purchased things wholesale. You can purchase like shirts and stuff wholesale, and I would give it to my screen printer and they would print on that. Then I realized that my screen printer actually had access to vendors for a discount. So I used to allow my screen printer to just provide the material, But this time I'm not using my screen printer. When it came to hoodies and like outerwear and stuff like that, their prices were way too high for me. And I was like, let me just look at other alternatives. So if you go look at a video I put up a couple, like I think last week, it was talking about drop shipping. At the end of that video, I explained how I got these created. And just a little like side note, I got them created through Printful, Printful. And so I got this created through Printful, which is a print-on-demand service. But thanks to Asia suggesting this the other day, I went ahead and ordered them in bulk. So I will be able to have them in stock for Black Friday. And I'm not going to allow the print-on-demand service to run, but I'm going to just mail them like normal. So this time I used Printful. But great question. So the sweatpants, yeah. I think I'm going to provide some sweatpants soon, maybe like December, February time, but I don't know if it's not gonna be a set. I think you would have to be, what was I gonna say? You would have to like get the set on your own, but I'm not gonna put it as a set. I'm just gonna have it separate. The pants and the top. I know people are so upset. Like, I wish I would have known I would have got that journal. I know. These I think I may like allow these to be on my site later on, like next year, but it's not going to be a plain journal like this. It's going to be like a planner. So my goal is to have a planner by next year. So this is just a Black Friday, a Black Friday offer. So I know I probably shouldn't have told y'all, but no, yeah, I found the bottoms on Fashion Go, but it just didn't go with what I'm currently doing, right? Because I currently am not using my screen printer. I'm currently using Printful. And so if I use Printful, I would have to use their pants. So I found some good pants on Fashion Go, but I didn't want to go with my screen printer this time around. So in the future, I'll decide how I want to do it. I'm pretty sure in the future, I will just go back to a screen printer or talk my screen printer down, like their pricing. Because this from Printful was $6 cheaper per piece. No. Well, the hoodies, I think the hoodies were $6 cheaper per piece, which that adds up when I use Printful instead of my screen printer. And no telling how much cheaper this would have been. Yes, she says, do you have classes on website building? I used to have a Shopify course that a lot of you guys have access to, but I don't sell it anymore. But you can email me and we can discuss it. Here's my email. If I had a course up that y'all don't see anymore, y'all can really email and ask me for it. I still have all the data. It's just no longer on my site. So people have been emailing me all week for classes that I don't sell anymore. Like I have a class on how to create and market your custom apparel. I've sold that like 3 times just through PayPal. People have been reaching out to me for that information. It's not on my site, but you can always ask. It never hurts to ask. That's what I will say. It never hurts to ask. So yes, I have an entire Shopify class. You can email me. And we can talk about it that way. Speaking of classes, because it's 8 o'clock and I got to go, I'm gonna just be late to my next little thing. It's not an actual thing. I just wanted to watch somebody's video. It starts at 8, but I'll just be a little late. I'm gonna give some time for Q&A. So y'all can start putting y'all's questions if y'all have them real quick in the chat, and I'll give like 8 minutes for Q&A. But what I was gonna say is, the School of Boutique Bosses, you guys, my online 6-week accelerator for those wanting to start a boutique will be closed after this week. So this is the last week that you can sign up to join the School of Boutique Bosses. Just want to remind you guys, because I know some of y'all have been reaching out to me asking like, I want to join. Is it too late? Or when will it be too late? So here is your final answer. After this week, it'll be too late. It'll be closed until the middle of 2020. So if you're looking to work with me and get like from A to Z in-depth coaching on starting your business, it's in a group setting, but starting your boutique and how literally how my boutique started just selling wholesale, right? And I still love my wholesale, and it turned into a whole separate brand, right? Now I have Fearless Everything. I wrote a book, right? I'm here on YouTube. And so if that's your thing, right? I know that's not for everybody. Everybody does not want to have multiple streams of income or, a bigger brand. But if you're someone who you want to have a bigger brand, then this is your chance to come on into the School of Boutique Bosses. Shout out to all of you who are already there and right now learning. I'm so proud of you guys because every time I go to my site, my online school, I can see you guys logging in and going to your class and stuff. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all for being serious. And for the rest of you all, I'll be emailing you probably tomorrow just to check in with everybody again. So yes, if that's you, if you've been waiting to get in or been wanting to get in, this is your chance before doors are closed. This is my last class ever until the next decade, which is 2020. This is my last class until 2020. So yes, and you know if it's for you or not. If you've been wondering about it, thinking about it, I've been having this since March. Some people have been like wondering about it since March. So if that's you, come on in. It is not too late to start your business. Great question. I'm gonna show this question because it kind of relates. So this is a YouTube question. I'm watching your YouTube video she purchased, and I'm struggling with coming up with tags and subscribers. Well, so the subscribers will come when tags come. When it comes with tags, or no, you need to email me because that's related to your class, and I don't want to give away too much here. But email me, and I can help you out with that. But how can you find the right hashtags that work? You think about your target audience, right? And when I say that, I gave this example, I think it was yesterday, but I'm not going to just put hashtag boutique, hashtag shopping. If my audience is a faith-based entrepreneur, I might say hashtag Proverbs 31 women, right? What is your audience? What is your ideal customer thinking about? What might they look up to find their or your type of clothing? I want to sell lip gloss, lashes, and clothing. Is it best to sell items little by little or all together? So I guess the question really should be, should you sell all those things at in one business or sell them separately? It just depends on how you market it. It just depends. You don't want to be seen as like a one-stop shop. People say that, and that's not a good thing because I don't know what to go to you for, right? So for instance, I think about Forever 21, and I think at one point, you know, if you go inside the Forever 21, the store, you can find like a lot of little knickknacks by the cash register. You might find some lip gloss, some socks, some hair bows, some candy, all this stuff, but they don't market themselves as a type of store. When you go to their social media and online, you mostly see clothes and maybe accessories. So you want to think about how can you market, if you're going to do all three, right, through one business, how are you going to market that to where it doesn't just look like you're all over the place? So my thing is, I think it's good to be specific, meaning like one category of an item. But if you can decide how, like, who your target audience is and why it makes sense to sell all those things from one place, then you can do it. Any more questions? Y'all got about a good 4 more minutes before I clock out. I know you can't stay late, but y'all, I've been live for the past couple of days for like almost 2 hours both. So yes, and I have not, well, I won't say that. You're welcome. Look at God do his thing. He working now, okay? He is working. What is this on my thing? Yeah, yes. So many things coming up. And again, I be coming live like this, y'all, because I know I need to be, you sure will. I know I need to be like recording and like I have so many video ideas, but it's just like when you're really, really working and you really got things to do, it's so hard to pause and pick up the camera. It's gonna be up to you. You can give it as a free item, but I don't. It's going to be up to you. That's really a branding issue that I could really help you with coaching, because the question is like, should you do it or should you not do it? It's really up to you. But the question is going to be what makes the most sense depending on who your target audience is. I would need to know like who your audience is, what's the purpose, what's your brand story, your who, your what, your why, and a lot more details to be able to answer that question. It's because it can be a case by case. It's up to you. Yeah, opening a business, you know, is not always easy. You can go to my website, natalienicole.com. natalienicole.com. All the information is there. No, you should not get more items. When it comes to making sales and like getting more sales, more items won't, like if you're not selling, it's an issue with the selling and not just the item. So it could be you need more content, right? It could be the quality of the content that you already have. It could be the pricing. It could be your marketing. It could be so many things. But the first thing is not to just go and spend more money. You need to figure out what to do with the money that you've already spent, right? With your current merchandise. So it could be marketing, it could be your content. You might need more content. It could be a variety of things. Yes, one of the biggest things that I see a lot of people do is like they just keep putting themselves deeper and deeper down a rabbit hole by just spending more and more money. At this point, if you have money to spend, the best thing to spend your money on is like either marketing or assistance, a class, a book, a website audit. If somebody offers a website audit, social media audit, so someone can like diagnose like what the issue is. Whoever you believe is like the best person to help you out. But the help is there. Honestly, the help is there. I'm the type of person where I will go on social media and look at different people's like social media. And when I see somebody who I think I like what they have, or I like what their business looks like, and I want their assistance, I reach out for them to help me. And I always expect to pay. So I'm not someone who I just DM people questions because I don't expect a response in that case. So that's my thought on that. Last questions. I got 1 more minute before I got to go. If you're here, make sure you go back and watch my lives for the rest of this week. I've been going live, lots of gems in all of them. So you can spend your time doing that, or spend some time working more on your business, or just chilling out. But do you. I'm about to go on somebody else's live and get some wisdom. So I'm about to go do that. But I just want to show y'all the new additions to everything. And new wholesale inventory will be here in a couple of days. And I got so many boxes around my house right now of so much inventory, hundreds of books. Yeah, I expect to pay. So then I usually look for their website and look for their services, and I don't even like reach out to them. I just like book a consultation is what I do. So if they don't have consultations available, then find somebody else. But yeah, I don't ever expect anybody to respond to a DM just because it's not like the best way to conduct business. I look for their website, look for their work with me page, and then I book a way to work with them. Either if they have a course, I'll sign up for the course. If they have consultation, I'll sign up for that. I like to take action because I just don't expect people to like give me anything. And I'm serious about growing, so I usually just go and try to find the best way to grow. Or you can always get books. Books are cheaper. What you mean you bought something and never got it? You probably did get it. I know my dad said the same thing. He bought something from someone, an influencer, and thought he never got it. But in the email, there was a link that said download. He just didn't see it. I saw it for him and helped him out. So I don't know. But anyways, talk to that person. I don't know. I can't help you. I don't know about that. But anyways, all right. Thanks y'all for coming in. Sorry we're so short today, but I got to go. See you guys super soon. Remember, if you want to get with the School of Boutique Bosses, seats close after, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, after this week. So get in where you fit in. If you need to reach out to me, you have questions about the class or about any like coaching or whatever, you can reach out to me on my website, natalienicole.com, or on social media. I will try to respond to DMs, but it gets pretty crowded over there. So thank y'all for coming, and see you guys in my next live and or video. Bye you all.